Welcome back, everybody! Are you ready to talk to this crazy person who witnessed a murder? I hope you are. By the way, random fun fact of the day. The Ace Attorney series, at least the first 3 games, actually originated on the GBA. I don't know if you knew that. How the heck does that work? I have no idea. I mean, apparently. Like, this game seems like it fits not touchscreen. It seems like it fits a dual screen format so well, so it's hard to imagine this game ever actually being on a GBA. It never got released outside Japan, though. That's the reason why it's probably not super well known about, but I knew about it. Figured I'd just share that information with you to start today's episode, because, I don't know, I think it's interesting. So what happens if I try examining this again now that she's back? Just curious. What's inside? I wonder. Cough! Yeah, that was completely forced. Anyway, maybe later. What's her problem? What kind of problem is she gonna have if I do that, huh? The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Yeah, I can't say I know much about flowers either. Maybe I would add roses on top of that, but, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying, though. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, could that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Alright, I suppose that's cool then. Let's see, anything down here? There's a bed. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. I guess that's good to know. And the window, anything about the chairs? Something about that table, looks like. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. I guess that's a possibility, unless she's crazy, but that's also possible, too. I mean, we already know she's kind of crazy a little bit, anyway. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. I'm actually kind of curious, though. I didn't really point this out during the initial thing, but wasn't Mia kind of below the window? So how the heck did she even spot this? I'm curious. Maybe she saw the messy room, but that wouldn't really tip her off to a murder, would it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I need to look at that again just to confirm that. But I swear I thought I remembered her head being below the window, so she should have been out of sight where this person couldn't even seen anything. But anyway, what do I know? What do I know? I don't know anything. Let's have a talking, shall we? What did you witness? You think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. That was a gulp, not a cough, but I don't care. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see, well, dream on! If you want to know, you just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Miss May. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey! I'm just doing my job here.
Hehe, you know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Somehow I don't believe that, but anyway. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no, teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. This room is insane. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just the lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers,
Oh boy. Yeah, I know, Phoenix, I know. It's such a hassle dealing with this person, but, you know, we just have to deal with it, don't we?
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness. You understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me? The witness? It's just like the movie.
She's really into this kind of thing, apparently. Excuse me. Okay, anyway. So basically, they're just gonna repeat things if you give them repeat evidence, so... The witness, just like the movie. Okay, for some reason I thought it was different for some reason. Anyway, excuse me, witness, blah blah, nothing new. How about the cell phone? Will that be different? Of course not. Why would that be any different? Why would anything be different? That doesn't make any sense. Excuse me, I'm a witness. I didn't know that. I'm a movie star. I didn't know that. How did I become a movie star overnight? I don't know. I cheated. Cheated the system, dang it. Alright, now do we go back here? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
A badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. ...
Ah, yes. Maya Fey, go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Ah-cha-cha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? You tell her that you'll represent her in court, of course. Jeez. Anyway, examine. Oh, we already did that. I don't need to examine things twice, do we? Well, maybe we do. I don't know. It's a possibility, but... unlikely. Unlikely. I want to say unlikely. When in doubt, though, examine again. But I won't do that right now. I'll do that later, if necessary. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see.
Yeah. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Stop changing your mind. You're busy, you're not busy, you're busy. What is it, man? Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Oh, I think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. ... I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've got nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? I'll leave as soon as I exhaust all your dialogue options. Jeez Louise, man. Mia. How did you know Mia Fey? ...
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one.
That painting. What about the painting, though? Why is that a talking point? Anyway, that's quite a painting.
Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. Well, what if you were buying, Phoenix, huh? What if you were? Maybe you should change your mind. Maybe you should actually buy it, because maybe it's a valuable thing.
Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter.
Okay, I got you, man. I understand when you have absolutely nothing to contribute here. You see? He has nothing to contribute about pretty much anything. Do you have anything to contribute about that? No? What about the phone? Huh? Anything? No? Whatever. If you have nothing to contribute, that's your business, man. Alright. Well, I guess the next logical step is I gotta go back to Maya, of course. Tell her no, I can't do this. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Hiya! Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see... Just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Are you serious? You call that being honest? Alright, Phoenix. I don't understand you, man. ...
What really happened? ... You don't mean he refused to help? ... I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. ...
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Oh, wait a second. What if I do, actually? Oh my gosh. I'm so curious about things, though. I have to do this. I don't know. I'm sorry, everyone. I know there's nothing left here for me to do. She'll be better off with a state-appointed lawyer. Oh, come on. I was hoping he'd just leave. I wasn't expecting to be all negative about that. I think I'd better get home now.
Goodbye.
What if this is game over? It was a few days later when I found out how... What? No! Are you serious? Is it... It was a few days later when I found out how the story ended. The result of the trial was in a newspaper. Guilty. I'll probably never meet her again. Did I make the right choice? Will I ever know? Mia, if you can hear me, please tell me. ... Well. Oh. What? Psych? What the? Game, don't do that. Not. I can't let that happen. I'm not leaving here until she takes me as her lawyer. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you. Gosh, dang, that really fooled me right there. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. I thought I was going to have to, like, redo everything from the last save point. I was like, are you serious now? Like, is this actually happening? I didn't even know that was a thing, but... Oh boy, yeah, the game just psyched me out right there. Well, let me know, did the game psych you out right there too? I'm a little bit curious to know that, actually.
Ah! Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why, actually. To be honest, I don't know.
You don't know?
Is this girl sitting in front of me the killer? All the evidence seems to say yes. So there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? Yes, that was an act, actually. I have a feeling that she was with... She's like, part... I don't know. She has a relationship with the murderer, probably. And that's probably why she reacted so late, and then reacted even though Mia was clearly not in plain sight, which... This all adds up, doesn't it? Anyway. And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. I just like making theories, of course. Jeez. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. There's only one thing I know for certain. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. ...
That's so kind of you. ...
Well, kind for one reason or another anyway. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? What a crazy question. It's like, geez, you believe in her or not?
Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Well, I suppose we can find that out. I don't know when we'll find that out, but we will find... Oh, it's just those again. Alright, do we have anything new? Oh, we did. No, we didn't. Alright, so then we'll just... I guess we'll just move then. But to where? Back to the office? Looks like it. ... Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping maybe someone would talk to me right there, but I guess they didn't feel like it. Alright, you want to... No? Nothing? Don't want to talk to me again, I see? Alright. Funny how you kicked me. Well, you kind of sounded like you were kicking me out anyway, but you didn't really actually kick me out. So, yeah. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are...
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver a room service, sir.
You know where Miss May might be?
Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey! ... Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Ah! You came back quick!
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her?
Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. I knew it, of course. Why? Why? I knew there was someone else. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Perhaps from Maya. I don't know. White! That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Who knows? We may never know, in fact. Alright, well, before I go to that screwdriver thingamabobber, somebody must be staying with it. Alright, okay, so that's it. Alright, screwdriver time. Here we go. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. ... What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. The fact that maybe she's an accomplice. Could it be? I don't know. Anyway, why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... yeah. Anyway, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy! Still there?
Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Are we going to the court case already? Jeez, this stuff is going by fast. Holy cow. Is this game short? I don't really expect this to be short, especially after seeing Justice for All and what I've seen Trials and Tribulations so far, but my goodness. Save, clear, sage, data up to this point. Yes, I will do that. I want to do that, because it makes sense to save as often as possible. But will I save as often as possible? No, I won't. I'll only save when it seems necessary. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 1.
Hello there, people. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then.
You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the what? I said Edgeworth, but that sounded like something the judge would have said. But anyway, the prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, Gumshoe, what's up? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. You think the judge would have, like, realized it's the exact same thing, especially since it is the same judge, but... yeah. Anyway, good job, Judge. You never fail to disappoint now, do you? Anyway, floor plans out of the court record. No, Detective Gumshoe. Detective!
Yes, sir!
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why?
Excuse me.
We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Cross-examination, Maya Fey's arrest. Alright.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue.
There were 2 people there already.
Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime?
Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto this month is quick response.
What's your motto every other month?
That's how I got it there before the killer got away.
Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were.
Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Are you absolutely sure it was us? Yeah, anyway.
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Why? It's not like you're getting penalized for it. I didn't save it. Actually, I didn't really need a save, but whatever. I'll save after I'm done pressing everything.
I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey.
Why's that? What's your reason?
Why? We had a witness account describing her.
Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it. You said it.
Okay. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink? Pink's claim was hard evidence.
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal.
Yeah, she's quite a bit pink, actually. Anyway,
well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. ...
Yes! Gah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
I didn't even have to present evidence for that. That was interesting. Hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Like I said, I didn't need to save that last cross-examination thing right there. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Alright, now we will save. Because I didn't save in the last one, so oh my gosh, what am I going to do if I didn't save twice now? I have to redo everything. Not that there was a lot of stuff to redo in the first place, but I don't know. You don't want to have to redo things in case you goof up majorly bad. You just never know sometimes. You just never know. Anyway, we already read that, so let's see. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene. Okay, that's good. And did you find any evidence? No, don't jump to the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho! Then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? The killer. I did. What if I said I did? I don't think I'm gonna get a penalty for this, right? It doesn't look. They would show a thing at the top right corner of the left screen in this case, I guess. Anyway, I did. It could have been me. What? So it was you? No. I'm just saying it could have been me. Can you prove it wasn't? Hold on. So, you admit to this? You admit that you wrote the note? Listen to me, Mr. Wright. This is a court of law, and I expect you to refrain from making thoughtless statements. Amateur. ... Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Just because I'm curious, so, I mean, I'll press it again, why not? I just want to know what would happen if I selected the other options. You know, I like to be curious here. Miss May would kill her. Yeah, why would Miss May do it? I don't even know. Anyway. Well, it could have been the witness, Miss May. Hold on. The witness was in her hotel room, not the office. Try pulling the other leg, Mr. Wright. Yeah, and while you're at it, pull mine too, pal. Alright. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. And one more for the road. Let's do, let me press it, jeez. You even see me pressing the button, dang it. Just because you found it, I don't know. Oh my gosh, who could have wrote it? I don't know, the killer, probably. The killer? Anyone can see that. Who? You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Ha! I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal! Arg! Well, Detective, tell us what was written on the note. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to experiment with some things. I'm sorry if it was a waste of time to you, but, you know, it wasn't a waste of time to me. I found that fun. So anyway, on it the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the, little bits in the blood, the, hermogoblins, hermogoblin bobbin? I refuse to testify in this matter, sir. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. I changed his voice, didn't I? You may continue with your testimony. That's better. Thanks, pal. I mean, your honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I think you can expect a pleasant bonus in your next paycheck. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I?
I swear, going from all 4 of these voices, like, back and forth, it's a little tricky, especially when I have to do the judge's voice, because, like, there's something weird about the judge's voice that makes it, like, it's hard to go from Gumshoe to the judge. I don't know, it's weird, I guess, I don't know. Oh, so there was blood found in the victim's finger. Or was there? On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha! Nice try! Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Apparently not! Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and in the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Ah, yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right! What he said! Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, you get a... Oh, wait. What? Seriously? Okay, I didn't realize they didn't advance. Usually they advance to the next one. In case of all of these that have stopped from this point on... Stopped? Well, that wasn't the right word. Everything from this point until now was doing that, but then this one didn't advance, so that's a little bit interesting. Order! Order! Oh no, that's what he said. Oh no. Alright, before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's look at the court record again real quick. Let's see. The attorney's badge. No one would believe. Yeah, like this is totally gonna be evidence here. It might be. You never know, but not in this case. I doubt it. At 9 p.m., cause single blunt force trauma death was instantaneous. Instantaneous, you say? Huh. Right. Anyway, let's read all of these before we move on with that. Holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. Touched a check button to listen. The broken remains of a glass light stand broken beyond all recognition. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. Found in Miss May's hotel room. The department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. The murder scene, the Faye and Co. law officers touched the check button for details. Alright, so that's all of that. Alright. So anyway, let's look for what we can do here. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Alright, this is the one. It's gotta be, right? I mean, it says instantaneous. Unless the freaking autopsy report is lying, then yeah, let's just assume that's the case anyway. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? Ooh, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder. The day after the murder. I forget. Does it matter? I'm pretty sure it was the day after the murder, though. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Oh, I see. Dang you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe, are you calling me a fool because I believed your report? Huh? Me? I'm not, huh? Detective Gumshoe. Erp. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn! This isn't good! The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? That's what I'm wondering too, Phoenix. That's what I'm wondering too. Witness, your name, please.
April May! At your service! Wink.
Yes, I know you don't pronounce wink, but I did it anyway, jeez. Just like you don't pronounce ... but I do that anyway, because I like doing that. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Huh? Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Where does this seem familiar to me? Anyway, I'm just gonna not talk about that any further. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Gee, I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testimony. Witness's account.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. With that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, see, she's below the window. With the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy-witsy wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble this witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? What if I said no? What if I said no? Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't normally do this. But I am a little bit curious, actually. What would happen? What if I said no, huh? I just have to ask. I mean, it's just like, if I get a game over, I don't want to, start over or anything. I'm just saying, though. Do that, and I'll say no thanks. No, you're right. I guess there wouldn't be much point. I'm glad you saw the error of your ways so soon, Your Honor. The prosecution rests its case. What? That's it? Very well. Wait, hold on. Yes, Mr. Wright. Changed your mind? Will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. I'd better, or I'll lose on the spot. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright, so they're not going to automatically fail me for that. Alrighty then, fair enough. I mean, it was interesting nonetheless that they would do that.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know.
And on that note, I think we will continue this cross-examination on the next exciting episode. What do you guys think, everyone? You think she's guilty? I think she's guilty. Well, I mean, she's not the guilty one, but I think all signs are pointing to her being an accomplice, especially considering what Phoenix was saying, you know? I mean, the way he was saying that kind of pinpointed her too. It's like, she's probably an accomplice in this. And we know she's not the killer because we saw the killer right in front of our faces here. Because these games like to reveal the killers for some reason. It's like, oh, okay, we know the killer is already, so it's like, alright, take all the guesswork out for us. Thanks! Thank you, game. Alright. So, believe me, these games do have a habit of doing that. I already know. I'm not really spoiling anything. Of course not. I'm not doing direct... Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I will see you all later, everyone. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you believe what I believe, that she is an accomplice, and you believe we'll finish this court case on the next exciting episode. I don't know. This one will probably be a little bit longer than the last one. More than likely. Usually the first case is usually pretty short. The rest of them are a lot longer. I don't know if that means I'm going to finish this in one more episode or not. But we'll find out. Maybe on the next exciting episode. Who knows? I'll see you later, everyone. Bye-bye.